The NBA offseason is heating up with a flurry of trade rumors, speculative moves, and shifting dynamics as teams gear up for major changes. Among the most intriguing storylines are the Toronto Raptors' long-standing interest in Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Detroit Pistons' pursuit of big men like Myles Turner and Reid, the Houston Rockets potentially trading their number 10 pick, and the New Orleans Pelicans' murky plans for Zion Williamson. Let's dive into the latest rumors that are making waves around the league. Raptors' pursuit of Giannis. Could the Greek Freak be heading north? Masai Ujiri has always kept a keen eye on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and the possibility of the Toronto Raptors landing the two-time MVP has been a dream that never seemed feasible. Until now. With Giannis's future in Milwaukee still up in the air, the Raptors could have a shot at acquiring the superstar should he request a trade. According to Doug Smith of the Toronto Star, there is mutual interest between the Greek Freak and the Raptors, although the situation remains fluid. Antetokounmpo has not yet had an official sit-down with the Milwaukee Bucks about his future, leaving room for speculation. The buzz around the league suggests that the star forward may want to leave Milwaukee, and Toronto is one of the teams keeping a close watch on his situation. If Giannis demands a trade and insists on staying in the Eastern Conference, the Raptors could be a prime landing spot. The Raptors have the assets to make a competitive offer. They can pair a larger salaried player, like Brandon Ingram or R.J. Barrett, with up-and-coming talent such as Grady Dick and Ochai Agbaji. Additionally, Toronto controls all its future draft picks, potentially offering up to 3 or more in a trade package. While it's unclear if this would be enough to win the Antetokounmpo sweepstakes, especially with a third team likely getting involved to make the finances work, Toronto's offer would certainly be a serious one. The biggest question mark here is whether Giannis will even demand a trade, and if he does, will he specify teams he's willing to join? Will he prefer a certain location or a specific roster fit? One thing is clear, the ball is in Giannis's court. Toronto could very well be his destination, but only time will tell if this long-anticipated move actually materializes. Pistons, eyeing Myles. Turner and Reid, bigs to complement Cade Cunningham. The Detroit Pistons are in the market for a versatile big man to complement Cade Cunningham's playmaking and floor vision, and their sights are set on 2 intriguing options, Myles Turner of the Indiana Pacers and Reid of the Minnesota Timberwolves. According to Mark Stein, Detroit is targeting these 2 players to run pick-and-pop sets with Cunningham and further bolster their front court. Turner, currently a key piece for the Pacers, has a unique skill set that allows him to space the floor with his shooting ability, which pairs well with Tyrese Halliburton's playmaking. Turner's stock is high, with many expecting him to re-sign with the Pacers. However, with Indiana heading into the postseason and potentially willing to part with Turner for the right deal, the Pistons could explore this opportunity if it fits their long-term vision. Reid, on the other hand, presents a more complicated case. He's expected to opt out of his $15 million player option, seeking a larger salary and a more prominent role in the league. Minnesota is already dealing with significant cap issues and may not have the resources to bring back Reid, along with Julius Randle and Nickel Alexander-Walker, all while avoiding the second apron. Detroit, however, could offer Reid the expanded role and financial security he seeks, making the Pistons an ideal fit for the young big man. This is a situation to keep an eye on, as Reid has the potential to thrive in a bigger role, and the Pistons are primed to add another piece alongside their young star. Rockets open to trading. Number 10. Pick. Will they move up or go for a star? The Houston Rockets are in an enviable position with a deep roster of young talent and assets, but they may not be looking to keep their number 10th pick in the upcoming NBA draft. According to Yahoo Sports' Kevin O'Connor, sources around the league expect the Rockets to explore trading this pick, either to move up in the draft or to acquire an established star. Houston is said to have significant interest in players like Giannis Antetokounmpo, and they have the assets to make a compelling offer. The Rockets have stockpiled young talent, but with a roster that is already brimming with potential, adding another rookie may not be their priority. They could use the number 10 pick to trade for a player that could make an immediate impact and accelerate their rebuilding process. A trade package including future picks and young players could entice a team looking to build for the future, particularly a squad that misses out on BI